Good afternoon. It's Mary Kolarski. We are BGHRN. I'm here to give a bargaining report. We continue to bargain important non-economic issues. Our joint 1199 SCIU and CWA committees met with Kaleida Health Management for 3 days of bargaining this week. We continue to work to narrow down the list of non-economic issues and expect to continue negotiating these items for the month of April. We have also agreed to begin bargaining 5 days a week beginning in May. Articles with minor changes have been received. We have received a few questions from members about what a tentative agreement on an article with minor changes means. Minor changes mean that only a few changes were made to clean up the article's language or reflect current practice. This includes changes in the names of hospitals, units, departments, or similar items. Work groups. We continue to meet within work groups and have productive conversation on important issues such as charge nurse, on-call, APP, Advanced Practice Provider Qualifications, MOU number 56, Procedure Lab Cross-Training, and OCH scheduling. On-call. On-call has been inappropriately utilized in many ways across all sites and departments that have it in place. The union believes that on-call should be used in urgent and emergent situations. Currently, on-call is often used to finish up cases beyond the day's end and accommodate add-ons cases. This includes those on weekends and holidays. In many ways, overtime is mandatory when not used for urgent and emergent cases. This in turn causes an undue hardship to all members impacted. Upper-level management from all sites and chief medical officers attend the meeting this week so your bargaining committee could outline all the problems experienced throughout the system. The committee will be ongoing initiative as we meet as a bargaining subcommittee.
All right. Hi, I'm Tom. I represent the Surge Techs and the techs at OCH. I'm a technologist. Tentative agreements with no change. We reached tentative agreements, TAs, to keep the current contract language on the following articles. 40, workers' compensation. 85, payroll deduction on union dues. MOU number 30, DMPRN, hours of work weekend commitment.
Oh, sorry.
Tentative agreement articles with changes. Article 39, disability. We made some changes to add language consistent with the current practice. The following language was added. Section 4C, disability supplementation is based on a Monday through Friday calculation using annual hours, not the employee's scheduled shifts. The employee's waiting week will be defined as date of disability through the benefit date over 7 calendar days. Section 4, ESBs/PTO will be paid out according to balances at the time of supplement received from the carrier. Employees may opt out of receiving PTO by signing the PTO waiver form. The PTO waiver will take effect the pay period following its receipt. Section 7A, when an employee is preparing to return from disability, language is added in the employees must make every effort to submit their return to work notes to Integrated Absence Department at least 3 days before the expected return to work date. Article 96, clinical progression. We made several changes to this article to bring the language in line with the current practice, including incorporating nurse practitioner, physician assistant, and respiratory therapist tracks. Quorum will now be defined as 50% plus one of the committee, 50% plus one. For additional titles, the Clinical Progression Committee will evaluate clinical career progression for other job titles not included in this article. This shall not exceed 3 additional job titles during the term of this agreement. MOU 45 business office clerical overtime at Larkin. Language was added to reflect the current practices regarding hours at Larkin and hours for the coding specialist. All additional time and overtime for the coding specialist will be scheduled during the hours of 6 a.m. and 11 p.m., subject to management approval. MOU, remote work. We are incorporating this previously agreed to MOU into the contract. We have agreed to memorialize the current practice regarding remote work. Unfortunately, Collider would not agree to add new titles to the agreement at this time. Opening bargaining is available to all union members from now until end of April. We will bargain on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 2421 Main Street, Buffalo, New York, 14214 in May. In May, we will begin bargaining 5 days a week. Feel free to join us to observe bargaining as we work together to negotiate your next contract. CWA and SEIU are committed to keeping our members informed and engaged throughout bargaining. Your voice and participation are key. This is your contract, your future, and your fight. Stay involved, stay informed, and stay united. Thank you.